this afternoon it's actually quite windy, and I'm like, once again, it's a wind front or something, and I'm like, wow. Oh, the chickies are in bed. And I was like, I hope this doesn't mean something though, because the wind's quite strong, and I'm like, oh, maybe it means like we're going to be getting like tornadoes or cyclones still. So I'm still considering looking at my options for some sort of insurance, contents insurance, just in case, cyclone season starts or bushfire season comes up. The one that I want to use costs $500 per claim, and so I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I have a range of belongings, and I don't know how they're claimed. I mean, obviously, per claim is probably per group of things you have to claim on rather than per individual item, but I could be totally wrong. And so I'm like, is it per claim? What's that? But it wouldn't cost very much if I use this one that I'm thinking of using, because they're considerably cheap, and since I don't have all my belongings, I don't really need insurance for a very high amount of belongings, so you're probably looking at $20 or $30 a month, if that, for a range of belongings that I have. And I'm like, it probably isn't a bad idea, because when it's windy like this, it's like, oh, the wind is strong. It's like not as strong as a tornado or cyclone though. And it's like, well, the wind's coming out. I'm like, maybe I should take out some insurance just in case the summer brings on some weird storm or bushfire or anything, because the ground is incredibly dry, and so everyone's preempting, oh, is December to February, is that going to be like a high risk bushfire season? So you just don't know. And so obviously some sort of insurance would be great for the belongings that you do have in the house. But I don't know, I just have to wait and see what I feel like doing. Yeah, but I should like consider the possible options of moving out by myself, but I'm not in a hurry because I'm saving money, so it's like I don't really need to do that right now. But the only thing is I can't bring my stuff out of storage because we still haven't made room for it, and I'm like, this place is lame. Anyway, but yeah, but like I said, this wind is pretty strong. I'm just taking a oh, what was that? Was that a bird? Just taking a quick walk because I've been indoors all day, working, and doing nothing but working. And oh, it was a bird. I was like, what was that? Was that something or other? There's a bird. Look at it. I've done nothing but working, and it's like it's like I just need to walk outside sometime. But it's freezing. Like the wind's cold, so I'm like, where is that wind coming from? So I am going to be staying behind to look after the chickens for most days. Then I'm going in city on next week, midweek, and then I'll be catching the bus and going to the city and dyeing my hair, maybe watching a movie or whatever I feel like doing. Maybe I should be going to a casino too, and yeah, stuff like that. It should be cool. Because I haven't dyed my hair in a while. I'm like, I really do need some dye in my hair because it feels as old as it looks. I'm like, I'm not going au natural. No, I don't like the au natural look. I like dyeing the hair, so I'm virtually dyeing my hair. I have to watch for falling branches because, like I said, it's quite windy. Oh, my plants are gonna need a drink tomorrow. They're just there. I fed them yesterday, but they look like they need a drink. But this wind is hugely strong. It's a big current. Yesterday it was quite windy too, and apparently some storm clouds came across and they wafted over with the wind, and it was just like a windy front. And this afternoon, like, it was no wind all day, but this kind of wind has come up this afternoon or this evening after like 4 p.m. And so once again it's windy, and I'm like, where's the wind coming from? It feels cool, so maybe somewhere has some rain clouds, but it feels like it's coming from a beach or somewhere. And I'm like, what's this wind all about? I never read any report to expect high levels of wind, but it is quite windy. Yesterday's wind surprised us, and today's wind is a bit of a surprise too. But yesterday's was stronger than this, but this one's more consistent because this one's blowing around for hours. And I'm like, so I don't get why the wind just comes all of a sudden, because literally, like, it was still all day and hot, and now it's like really cool, and the wind's picked up, and I'm like, what's all this about? It blew in from the ocean. Anyway, I'm doing well. I did a duo shift today. I basically do a shift back to back. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't get to it surely. But the power method is to have snacks on a regular basis. Have tea if you're feeling very, very lethargic. But I actually had hot chocolate today, not tea. And I'm almost done. Just another hour and a bit to go. So I was very pleased, because I've never done a shift back to back. Like, finish one and then start another right away without a break or anything. And I was like, I'm not gonna, like, what crazy thing came to my mind to put a shift back to back. And so this is shift 1 back to back, and tomorrow's going to be shift 2, and then all the rest of the shift is segmented. And I was like, what crazy thought made me think I could do this? And I thought I was insane, but I can do it. I proved I can do it. So that's awesome, because then I can do it again and again. But it's not actually that safe when you realize that everyone's very strict on log in and off times. And I'm like, yes, it's okay. I did it. I managed to juggle